The initial appearance of Ndubuisi Okeke, the 51-year-old man accused of stealing the identity of Mchunu, who is a member of parliament, as well as the wife of a police minister, Senzo Mchunu, was initially postponed in order for the investigating officer to ascertain whether he was indeed married to a South African citizen. He also had 3 passports which were expired in his possession, and the one that was handed to the court was a passport that was given to the court only as a copy. And so the investigating officer had to find out whether that particular passport, which was the only one that was valid, which expires in 2035, was indeed a proper passport. The information that came out of court today was that he did indeed fraudulently marry a woman by the name of Ntokozo Phiri. She also found out while the investigating officer was doing her investigations that she was married to a man named Ndubuisi Okeke. Ntokozo Phiri, who has been defrauded and is now unfortunately married to Okeke without her knowledge.
Hello everyone, welcome to Goss According to CD. So guys, let's talk about a matter that I saw last week. I was almost laughing, but I realized that no, this is a very serious matter to be laughing about. Even though it does, I think the comic aspect of it is that it hit the right place. It's not right that it happened, but it hit the right place so that the person who is responsible for the national security of this country realizes that when these people, and you are not guarding the borders, we are all fair game to them. It doesn't matter whether you're a member of parliament. It doesn't matter if you are the wife of a minister of police. It doesn't matter even if you are the president's wife. These people, they will do what they need to do. And I'm telling you, and this is a classic example of this Mr. Okeke person who stole a South African woman's passport or identity. Identity. As a woman. And you know what he did? He goes and marries a woman 3 days after he lands in South Africa. He steals the identity document of a South African woman. 3 days after landing in South Africa, he marries a South African woman. And he stays in this country since he has come to this country in 2008, married to a South African woman. This South African woman runs to Home Affairs upon finding out during investigations that she is married to a Mr. Okeke. And then Home Affairs is like, oh, don't worry, we fixed it for you. Thank you. You can go home now. No, it should not work like that. Who is the officer? Because from what I understand, Home Affairs allocates a number of a official that assisted you. So if you went and gotten yourself an ID or a passport, the person that helped you is like in the till. When you go to ShopRite, the till, there's on the slip, you will see the name of the cashier that assisted you. Yes, even in Home Affairs is like that. Who is that person that signed and first of all issued the marriage certificate and also officiated it, meaning like now you are married, you are now going to be a South African in the next 5 years. Well, back in 2008, you became a South African the following day after marrying a South African citizen. So this man has been roaming around South Africa as a South African citizen after stealing the identity document of a parliamentarian. And I am saying it hit the right place, even though I'm thinking, no, it's fine because we know Ramaphosa is not going to remove him after the allegations then Tlatlam Khwanazi threw out. Threw around, let me put it that way. It hit the right place because at least now they're going to take it serious. It hit a comrade. It hit a comrade. A comrade now is going to jump and say, how many of us, our identity documents have been stolen? Because so far, some of these guys have been meticulous in what they do. They're making sure that it's a South African that lives in a rural, it's a South African that lives in a township, it's a South African that lives in informal settlement where they know for sure that they will not touch the rich and famous and the politicians that are powerful. But this one could actually be our saving grace from our identities being stolen. No, maybe, okay, fine. Home Affairs is busy doing whatever Home Affairs is doing. But our borders, because the South African police is also an entity or a stakeholder that is supposed to be protecting our borders. And now Senzo Mchunu is a victim, or one of his loved ones is a victim. So now can we get our borders sealed? Can now evacuate every illegal foreigner? And Minister of Home Affairs, you need to relook. This one, you can't run away from it. You need to relook at all marriages that are registered at Home Affairs by foreign nationals to South Africans from 2001. I know you should be going far back, but from 2001. You need to evaluate each and every one of those marriage certificates. If the man cannot produce his wife, you cancel it right there in front of him and deport him back home. Deport him back home. Right there on the spot. Tell that person, since you can't produce your wife, can you please out? As a matter of fact, there's the van, throw them in there, take them to court, declare them persona non grata for life because they've committed a crime. That's the first thing. And possibly somebody's life is destroyed because of that. They cannot get married. And you know how Home Affairs frustrates South Africans. Home Affairs knows how to frustrate South Africans. Because you know why they have to frustrate us. The moment they have to cancel this, it means the monies that they were paid by some of these people will have to be repaid. Will have to be repaid, or otherwise they are going to sing like canaries. That is why they frustrate us. Home Affairs, the South African Police Services, now we understand why. And what else? The health department, but now I'm beginning to understand why our nurses are the way they are. Because they never used to be like this. It used to be a pleasure walking into a South African clinic, into a South African hospital. Yes, the lines were long, but the treatment was humane. These days, you go to a clinic or a hospital, oh my goodness, it's as if you committed a crime for existing. Now, I understand now. I totally get it now. At first, I didn't. I wish they had spoken. But now I get it. I get it. Because some of these people that are here illegally, bane attitudes, the entitlement that some of them have, that is why our nurses end up being a son and zero. I get it now. I get it. But it's not an excuse nonetheless. But I get it. Coming back to this Okeke. Okeke, you hit the right place, sir. You hit the right place. Now, at least things are going to start happening. Because now I'm sure other members of parliament are looking into their own South Africanness. Yeah. Now they're looking into their South Africanness. Remember that Home Affairs SMS number where you could type and check if you are still single according to Home Affairs? Whatever happened to that number? Because I feel like for Home Affairs to speedily get rid of all these fake marriages is to make that hotline available again where we can check if we are still single. I mean, I used to check, especially after 2006, when men could now marry another man or a woman can marry another woman. Yeah, I used to check because, whoa, I am not going to play around with my South Africanness. And if even I am compromised like that, meaning you're taller, I would find this person and I would take everything they own before I sign the divorce papers. It's easy to find people these days. Very easy. It's so easy. Now we have AI. AI can tell you what Nango like on. And this is what they own. I mean, I will find you and take everything and then divorce you. No. This is good. This is good. When you actually listen to it in the first instinct, you laugh. You can't help but laugh. And then you're like, no, this is serious because there are a lot of people that are suffering in this country because of something like this. But it hit the right place. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it hit the right place. And now we are going to start seeing action. And let action begin. And that is to wipe every trace of anybody that is married to a South African citizen illegally. Illegal. And let's extend the time to 15 years, not 5 years no more, to become a South African. 15 years and 5 years extra just to make sure. So 20 years all in all. Stay here. Stay with your wife. Because in most cases, it's these men that are marrying South African women. South African men have no interest in marrying a foreign national woman. Number one, culture. Number two, the food that are going to introduce us to. Number three, the attitudes. And number four, the disrespect. Sorry. So yeah, it hit the right place, and I am glad it hit the right place. Let's see some action. But the marriage registry or register from 2001, it needs to be overhauled, examined, and bring these people to Home Affairs. If they cannot account, you just remove and then arrest, prosecute, convict, and ban the person for life. Don't throw them in our prisons. Our prisons are already full. You take them back home and ban them from ever entering South Africa again and seal the borders, for crying out loud.